yesterday. Ooh, 'cause we're worlds apart, but just the same. Step up and watch it break down. You really want it? Wanna make a scene? Show me what you mean. Let's get it started. Let me see what you got. Can you pick it up a notch? Don't think you got it. Can't handle the pressure yet. Oh, stop talking about it. Gotta make this count. Let's go. Are you ready? Are you ready for me? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to say?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Coelophysis. I'm here today again to do a bit of talking, and this time you're going to want me to talk about, well, you lot are going to want me to talk about the new 2017 Safari LTD figures. And, well, I've got to say, I've really got to say that the figures this year, they look okay. They do look alright, I'm not going to lie, they do look alright. So first of all, we're going to start off with this Parasaurolophus right here. Now, obviously you can see on screen, but I can't see on screen right now, so I've got to go and look for it. Great, this is great. Oh, for Pete's sake, come on. To be honest, I should have seen this coming, and I didn't, and I'm an idiot for it. Yeah, I can hear you all just like, oh my god, he's an idiot. By god, he's an idiot. So, well, I've got it up now, so screw you all. Yep, screw you all. Go subscribe to someone else, for Pete's sake. Go subscribe to Dinosaur. Go subscribe to Saurian Productions. You know, those guys, they're great guys. Seriously, though, go and subscribe to them. They're great guys. So, the Parasaurolophus. Now, at first, I was just like, oh, God, it looks hideous. But I can see, you know, there's quite good. There's enough stuff good with it, in my opinion. It's a representative of Parasaurolophus walkeri, obviously from the characteristic of the crest, and I think also the hindquarters as well. Apparently, walkeri has slightly shallower neural spines than that of tubicans, but I'm not too sure about that. But it's not bad. It's not bad, but I will not be buying it. Purely just because I don't like the paint scheme. Personally, I do not like the paint scheme. I think the paint scheme's a bit... It just does not fit. I don't know why, but it just does not fit what I would say Parasaurolophus would look like. I'd imagine more of it being a kind of bluish... I would have liked a nice grey... I would have actually liked to have a nice grey blue kind of paint scheme, like you see with the Parasaurolophus in... Prehistoric Park, which was the show with Nigel Marven. I would have liked seeing something like that from Safari. These colours, they don't really contrast that well in my opinion. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to be buying this guy. It's a shame, you know, it is a real shame, but that's pretty much one of my opinions about it. So another thing, well, something I forgot to mention then about the Parasaurolophus is that it's about 7 inches long, and it's about $10. So that's something like £9.5 over in Britain, well, because Brexit, because stuff is crap. The Coelophysis right here is a nice one. This is representative of Coelophysis boreai, which was, I think, it's the type species and it's mainly found in North America. Well, I think it's the most common Coelophysis species in North America. Because you've got the other one in North America, and then you've got another one that lives in Africa. But this figure is pretty nice. I do like the look of it. I might get it, I don't know, but I think there's a high possibility that I won't get it. It depends, but I do like the feathering. I do like the fact that they're going for feathers on a lot of their theropod figures, which is really nice. This one's about 7 inches in length. But this is like, I think it's $8.99. Yeah, $8.99 in America. So that means it'd probably be about £7 something. Or maybe no, it'd probably be about £8 over in Britain. So yeah, but it's not a bad figure. It's not a bad figure at all. I will say, oh great, my mouse is just frozen. Brilliant. I will say this though. It's nice to see that they are bringing back some like dinosaurs that kind of, in my opinion, are a bit underrated. Coelophysis as a whole is underrated, and it's the first dinosaur we pretty much get to kind of connect with in Walking with Dinosaurs, and I think that Coelophysis by now should have been more personified in the public eye, in my opinion. This figure is the Tylosaurus, and well, to be honest, I think it looks alright. It does look alright. It's just, again, with the whole Parasaurolophus, no, the paint scheme, it puts me off. I would have liked to see, like, I think it would have been nice to see something similar to the Carnegie collections Tylosaurus, but you can't get everything. This one's representative of Tylosaurus proriger, which is the type species of Tylosaurus, and you can actually characterize it by, I think it's something to do with the pointiness of the skull and also the eyebrow ridges, because I think the other species have a flatter top to their cranium. I could be wrong. I'm not a big expert on marine reptiles. But that's how I distinguish the Tylosaur species from each other. But again, this is not, it's not that bad. It really isn't. This figure is about 9 inches long, I think, so it's a good size. But just, yeah, the paint scheme just really puts me off. Seriously, the paint scheme really puts me off. But then again, I mean, with all these photos, you've got to remember, these figures aren't, like, they're not going to look exactly like this in real life. Obviously, maybe some of the colours are a bit more exaggerated, you know, to catch your eye, which means if this is like a duller colour, if this is like has more brown than yellow, then I might pick it up, but I'm still on edge. I am really still on edge. So yeah, Tylosaurus, probably not going to get that, but it's about, I think it's $8.99 as well, $8.99, so yeah, it could be, it's probably about £8 over here, but it depends. This is the one of the non-dinosaurs. Oh, another non-dinosaur. This is the Quetzalcoatlus, which is not a bad figure. I will say that it's really not that bad. I do like they've got the proto feathers. They have got a couple of proto feathers on it, which is really nice. What else can I say about this figure? Well, I do kind of like the whole coloration, but again, it just, for some reason, a lot of these figures are just saying to me this is not what I would say this looks like. But I think a Quetzalcoatlus, I might get this. I don't know. I'd probably just get it because it does look cool. It looks really good. But I will say this, I think the blue is a bit too bright, in my opinion. And I mean, a lot of you are going to be saying, oh, it could be a male, well, it's like, yeah, but, yeah. I mean, it's like what I could say with Parasaurolophus, that could be a female, but it's just, yeah, yeah, not the Quetzalcoatlus. This figure's, I think, I haven't got it up on screen now, because blooming internet just decided to crap out on me, which is, great timing. Yeah, so I do think it's an alright figure. It's about, hang on a sec, I'll try and find the length of this bad boy. Here he is. I'm on the Safari website, by the way, so that's why you can hear me. It's about 7 inches long, but the wingspan is about nearly 9 inches, which is again really good size. So you're getting a lot of bang for your buck, especially considering it's $8.99 again. This is the Psittacosaurus, which is not a bad figure. It doesn't look that bad. Now a lot of you are going to be saying, oh, it's not representative of the colours of the Psittacosaurus that they discovered. Well, they discovered had these like browns and stuff like that. Well, that's the thing though. The Psittacosaurus they actually examined is actually not actually assigned to a particular species. If I've read some of the scientific studies and forums, right? Yeah, apparently it's not. It's only assigned to Psittacosaurus sp. This one's about $10. I think it's $11. Pretty much, it's just $11. $10.99. It's 5. It's actually like nearly 5 inches. It's 5 1/4 inches in length. So a lot of these are going to be, 7 1/4 inches, 5 1/4 inches, 8 1/4 inches, something like that. This one's 5 1/4 inches. I think the price is a bit too high for that, because you look at the blooming Coelophysis. That was like what? That was $8.99, and that was like bigger. This, I mean, yeah, it's got some nice coloration on it, but whatever. And back to the whole coloration thing. Well, this is representative of Mongoliensis, so you could say, that this is representative of Mongoliensis, but the other species I was talking about, Psittacosaurus sp. Well, we can't really say which one it is. It could be Mongoliensis. It might not be. It might be a whole different species. It might be an intermediate species. So yeah, but this figure's okay. This figure looks alright. I just wish they'd bring the price down. So this one might be on the back burner because I'm looking to get a Psittacosaurus. I do like Psittacosaurus. They look cool, and plus they're really diverse. I mean, species-wise, they're incredibly diverse. There's like 9. I think there used to be 12 species. Now there's 9. Or was it 11? I can't exactly remember. But I know they've named quite a lot. Paul Sereno's named quite a lot, which is impressive. But this figure's good. I do like the leopard kind of spots, which is really nice. I do. It's like with the genus Panthera, which is, you know, all your big cats like lions, leopards, tigers. They're all in the same genus. They're just different species of that genus, and you can see how diverse they are. Species don't have to be too closely, you know, they don't have to look almost the same to be like, oh, they're different species, but they look, you know, slightly different. They can be different looking in some aspects. That's why a lot of people will make a lot of the colorations on some dinosaur species, species from the same genus, a bit more different than usual, and people are like, oh wait, this looks a bit too different, but you know, it doesn't matter. That's fine. Alright, so we're 10 minutes in, and I'm really wasting time, which is great. So this is the Microraptor GUI, or GUI. Really nice looking figure. Really nice. It's got a wingspan of about 7 inches. I think it's about 7 inches, 7.25. I think is that. That's how big it is. It looks beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. And the good thing about it is that this is the accurate colour. The pigmentation. They actually examined the pigmentation. Some scientists, paleontologists, examined the pigmentation, and they found that I think all 3 species of Microraptor will have this, though I think there might be some varying degree. There will obviously be some varying degrees in the skull shape and stuff like that, and the size. But yeah, it's quite a big. It is, to be honest, looking at the sizes, it's a big figure, and especially for the price, which is $7.99, which is, I think it's going to be about £6 over in Britain, which is great in my opinion. Just great. I mean, great, and. Great. I'm not saying it's great because of the price, but just a look at it. It just looks beautiful. It does. It honestly does. This is probably my top 4. And I'll tell you why at the end. But this isn't probably my top 4 just because it looks beautiful. The price is right, and it's just big. It's big because I'm sick and tired of seeing little bloody Archaeopteryx or Microraptor figures going for such high prices, and then them being about 5 centimeters in length, and it's like 5 centimeter wingspan. It's like, come on, don't be doing this to me. And this is why I got disappointed when blooming Papo brought out the Archaeopteryx and he didn't have the sickle claw. It's like, bloody hell, fire! Why you do this to me, Papo? Why? This is why I love Safari. This is why Safari. Well, here we go. Here's the big boy. Here's one of the big boys. Not the biggest boy, but one of the big boys. It's the Kronosaurus. The so-called poster child on the dinosaurs cataloguing area on the Safari Ltd website, and so according to this, it's going to be as big, if not bigger, than the Carnegie Kronosaurus. Now, again, this is representative of Kronosaurus Queenslandicus, and I described a lot of the differences between the 2 species. I mean, especially with one living in Colombia and one living in Australia. But I think they nailed the head on this one, and plus the torso, like I said with my review of the Carnegie one, is the torso is much more proportional to the actual fossil evidence. The tail is also longer, which is really nice. I do like to see that. Flippers, they look really nice. Coloration is just close. It's pretty much it's what I wanted. It's close to the Carnegie line, but it's not too far away, which is just brilliant. That's what I kind of wanted. I kind of wanted, when I heard that they bringing out, Giganotosaurus, Diplodocus, T-Rex, stuff like that, and Tylosaurus, I was just like, well, are they going to try and, do kind of like a tribute to Carnegie, which I know some people will be like, oh, why? But that's what I wanted, because yeah, I know it's not original, but it's just still a really nice thing. It's kind of like, it's just a nice like reboot or a sequel or a remake of that figure. It's just it's nailed it on the head, and this one is definitely nailed it on the head, and that's why this is like my number one on the list. It's $20, which means it could be like, I think it's something like 17.50 over here in Britain. I don't know. The pound is excuse my French, so if there's any kids there, hold your ears. But the pound is fucked. Seriously, it is. Yeah, but this is not a bad figure. The colour scheme is nice. Also, the size is quite good. Apparently, it's 13.5 inches. That's really big. And I believe the Carnegie one is 33 centimeters in length. So it could be that this new one is even bigger, but I don't know yet. I will have to see. Oh, I'm yawning. So up next we got the Giganotosaurus, which I have mixed opinions on this one. Again, I'm not too fond of the zebra look. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of starting to grow on me, kind of, and I do like the base. The base actually looks better than the collector ones. I'm sorry, collector, but it does. The base looks better than the collector bases, which is really nice. And the feet look alright as well. I've seen the feet; they look really nice. The head looks really good. Oh yes, another thing I forgot to mention. There's shrink wrapping. There's not that much shrink wrapping on this figure, but it's alright. It's good. I like a good detailed figure. I believe this one's 14.5 inches, which is, I think it's bigger than the Carnegie one. I won't know. I ain't got the Carnegie one. I never actually planned on getting the Carnegie one. I wasn't too fond of that one. But this one, I can't actually say if I like it less, to be honest. I can't actually say if I like it less, but I've got a feeling I'm going to be leaning towards that when I actually see, proper photos in light. But then again, I could like this figure. I don't know. But only time will tell in my. So up next is the Deinonychus. Now, this one is a nice little Pachyrhinosaurid. Pachyrhinosaurid. I mean, just because I don't think we've ever seen it before in figure form. I think it was featured in with Disney's Dinosaur, and I think that's as far as it's got, to be honest. And it is a shame, but it's just great that we're getting that kind of figure now, and especially considering that I think it looked nice with the Pachyrhinosaurus, but I probably won't be getting this figure. I don't know yet. I'll have to buy the Pachyrhinosaurus, which I'm planning to get hopefully soon. But this one, I'm still on the fence about. It's about 6 inches, 25. It's about $8, so that's okay. That could be good, but I think this one, it does look really nice paint scheme wise. It does look really nice, but it's just one of them Ceratopsians. It's just like I'm not too sure, basically. Yeah, but yeah, sorry, pardon me. Okay, but yeah, it's just one of them figures I'm like about. I don't know. This could be like a back burner kind of figure, in my opinion. So next is the Diplodocus, which again, this is an exception in my opinion. This is one of those figures that it just for some reason feels right. It feels right that it did this paint scheme. It kind of is honourable to the old Carnegie Diplodocus, but it's improved, and that's what I kind of wanted to see. But this is an exception because I do like the paint scheme. I do love me a big sauropod. Now this is representative of Diplodocus carnegii, which is obviously what's representative in the Carnegie collection. Oh, Diplodocus. This one's a similar price. Well, no, I think it is. It's $20, but it's big. It's about 18 inches, so obviously not as big as the previous one, but still a nice size. A really good size for that price as well. and just it's a great figure as well, and that's like my number 2. So the Kronosaurus is number 1, the Diplodocus is number 2 in my opinion. Next we've got the Deinonychus, which is definitely obviously a strange looking dinosaur, but a really unique looking figure in my opinion. There's something about this figure. There's a lot of something about these figures, to be honest. There's something about this figure though that just it just seems a bit natural. The body seems natural, and then you come to the head and it just seems a bit goofy, and it's just like, it's like, you're nearly there, and it's like, you know what, you are there. You get a pass. You know, you get a pass. You're good enough. You're good enough. I think this figure's about 7. It's nearly 8. It's nearly 8 inches in length. It's got a cute little tufted tail there. That's quite fun. And basically, the figure as a whole is not that bad. It's all right. It looks good, but just seems like the head just seems a bit especially with the nose. I mean, the nose looks a bit. It just looks a bit sloppy. You're gonna all hate me, but the nose looks a bit sloppy. It does look a bit pudgy. It looks almost pig-like in my opinion. So that's yeah. But it's not that bad. It looks alright. Especially for the size and the price. The price is about it's $12, which is good. It's a good price. So yeah, that's all I've got to say about that figure. Alright, second to last, so the feathered Velociraptor does look really nice. I will admit. The feathers look alright, the whole paint scheme looks really nice. But I will not be getting this figure. I don't think I'll be getting this figure. Just I do believe this one's not really that expensive. I don't think it's that expensive. I've just gotta, again, I'm on the bloody website and I'm trying to look at these figures, but the internet is slow as hell. You know, just it's dicking me around now. That's great. Oh, hang on, wait, I'm back. Hey, now I can have a look at it. Go on then. I do like the paint scheme. The paint scheme on the tail, especially, I do like it. It just kind of says feathered Velociraptor, and the whole. This is what I'd actually like. I would see as a Velociraptor. But you know, I don't think I'll be getting this one. I really don't. So I think. Yeah, this one might be a pass. I say I don't think I will, but I reckon in the next couple of months I'll actually grow towards it and be like, you know what, I'm gonna get this one. But it's not a bad size, about 8.5 inches, which is good. Yeah, and the price is a bit up, but yeah, that's kind of the thing that gets me a bit. It's about $15, which is like 13 quid, in British money, in pounds, the sterling pound. But again, it's just a nice looking figure. It is a nice looking figure, but it's just I'm not big on the whole feathered raptor phase. I mean, I bought the Papo one, but the Papo one looked really nice. Like the Papo one just looked good. It did look really, really good. This one though, I don't know. There's something about raptors that I'm not too, like everyone else, just jumping upon. It's other animals. It's other theropods I see with feathers. Like the next guy I'm going to talk about. So this is the big model for this year from Safari. This is the feathered Velociraptor, feathered T-Rex. I do like the paint scheme. The neck area, the feathers, they look really nice. The scarring on the face, that's pretty good. The whole figure looks really good, but it's just one thing that's really putting me off the figure. It looks too fat. I know everyone's gonna hate me. I know everyone's gonna hate me when I say that, but it's too fat. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, Bays. I'm sorry. It just looks too fat in the belly region. The belly region just looks a bit too fat, and this is again not a bad figure. The paint scheme looks alright. It just looks really good. I do love the contrast between the face and the feathers, the reptilian skin and the feathers, because it does look nice. But again, I'm probably not going to be getting this figure. It's about 12 inches long, about $25, which is like 23 quid. So that's probably one of the reasons why I'm not going to get it. But no, I think all these figures are good. But if I had to if I had to pick my top 5, I think I've kind of changed my mind on this. Well, number 1's Kronosaurus. Number 2 is Diplodocus. Number 3. Now that's quite hard. I think number 3 I'd have to go with a Microraptor. Number 4 the Giganotosaurus, and then probably number 5. I'd actually have to just number 5. I'm probably gonna have to give it to the either one of the feathered ones. So that would, the 2 big feathered ones. So the Rex and the Raptor. I'd probably give it to the. Ooh, that's quite hard. That. I think I'd give it to the Raptor, to be honest. So yeah, there you go. So it'd be Chrono, Diplodocus, Micro, Gigo, and Velociraptor. But yeah, I would like to hear you guys' opinions on these figures. I have heard a lot of other people's opinions, so definitely put your opinions down in the comment section and unleash the wrath that you have of my hatred towards feathers. That I am like assuming their gender, or I'm not checking my privileges, I'm being a feathered racist, stuff like that. So that would be great. But yeah, just a couple of these figures this year. I'm not gonna lie, Safari Limited, they did have a good try. But I think this year might be good. It might be a bit meh. It might be a bit meh. I think I said this might be the year of Safari, which I'm sort of taking back now. I kind of had to eat my words, but doesn't matter. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you later. Bye bye.